Okay, today I will be demonstrating on how to replace a water heater. This is a tank water heater. It's a gas tank. So water heater, we'll be replacing it. Look at it. This is by rim, and this is 40 US gallon. Okay, and you can see it's gas connected with a burner at the bottom. So this is natural draft, otherwise called a conventional draft. So it means it goes through the chimney up to the roof. So we're going to replace it, and the customer still want to continue with a natural draft, which is so it's just going to be re and re. Okay, remove and replace. So I just want to demonstrate. There are a couple of them. People do that, and it's very, very effective. So to start with, I'm going to shut off this supply. This is my supply, so I'm going to shut this one off, and I'm going to cut here because I might really want to use these fittings. So this one I'm just going to cut here, and then also unloose that, and then I'm going to disconnect this venting, and then I'm going to also see if my venting is clear, and I will make sure everything is clear up to the roof, and I will disconnect my gas line. So I'm going to walk you step-by-step procedures on replacing a tank water heater. So just want to see from outside how it is. Okay, so I will keep you posted, and I will guide you on the step procedures on how to replace a water tank water heater. So if you have any question, please put it down below. Okay, so I have my 40 US gallon. So to drain it, this is where you're going to have to drain it. All you need to do is to connect your hose in here. Okay, connect your hose in here, and then make sure this is my drain. So I'm going to have to clean up this drain properly. If possible, if I can take this off, clean it properly, make sure this hose is all open, and I will make sure the water is in the drain here. And then I will turn this, just turn it. And when you turn it, it's going to start, see the water coming out? Yeah, see? So connected this hose here, open it up, and I'm draining. You can see I don't have much water coming. So make sure you get really water dripping really fast. So you need to cut your supply. This is my cold water inlet and hot water. So I'm going to cut both, and then I will have much water all coming out, and in about a couple minutes this tank should be all completely drained out. So I'm going to do that, and you're going to see. Okay, so while that is done, even though I have much water coming, but I still want my water from the sink to continue empty out. So the top floor and the middle floor or the bottom floor, I have to open all the faucet to make sure every water that is on the line should completely all drain out. So I'm going to wait a couple of minutes, and after that I'm going to cut the hot water side. So again, remember I said I might likely use these fittings and this fitting, so I'm going to try not to do much harm to it. As you can see, I have so much water coming out. So in a couple minutes, I think all the water in the tank is all going to completely drain out. I just want to quickly mention this, that the last time we came in here, this venting pipe was a little bit rusted, so we changed it. And the reason why we see that it was rusted is that this is 40 gallon, and the previous furnace here may have been same natural draft. You can see this was water, this is water, and it was going through here. So because this pipe here is about 6 inches, now dropped down to 4 inches pipe. It's 4 inches pipe. So we felt that the condensation, there might be a condensation because this is a natural draft. Okay, so there will be a condensation that could also rust out your venting pipe. For that reason, we have to put in a liner to make sure that we're able to put a liner in between to be able to make sure that the venting will go out without not condensating inside the building, so, or inside the chimney. So we did all that, so there was no need to put a liner again, because you can see it was sizing for 2 appliances. But however, we did it, put a liner in there, so now it's sized correctly. So I'm just going to cut my hot water side and then to get more all the water to drain properly. Okay, so you can see here's my hot water side, it's cut off, and here's my cold water side, is cut off. So I'm gonna now start. You can see I have so much water all coming out from the drain. Once it's completely drained to some extent, then we will take it out. But before then, I'm going to disconnect my gas, and I'm going to shut my gas off at this point here. Here's my shut off valve here. Disconnect this, take this out of the gas valve, and that should be good to go. Okay, so just want to keep you up to date. So again, this is shut off here, the gas line, and then this is taken off from the tank, the gas, so disconnected. Again, also my hot and cold water is disconnected. So once this tank is empty, it's going to be really light to take out. So it's going to be really light. But once it's full, then it's really difficult. So it's better to drain it. Drain it properly once it's fully drained, so it's easy. You can easily just take it out. So just want to keep you posted, and we're almost there. Stay tuned. Again, this is the same 40 gallon US, same as rim. Okay, I'm giving the customer same rim. So this is the unit. Okay, so here is my tank. We will be trucking it to the basement. So I just want to show to you. Please make sure when you do it, be careful. You don't want to damage the gas valve. You don't want to damage any fittings. Please make sure you handle it carefully and nicely. Okay, so here is my new tank position for installation. So I just want to advise, when you do that, please make sure you are lining this. Okay, this is my cold water lining up with this. This is hot water lining up. Okay, you want to make sure you position that properly. And also, this is my gas line. Okay, so you make sure you are going to be okay. So you don't want to put it in a way that after doing that, you're going to be having problem not getting the hot and cold water lining up. So I just want you to see the position of the new tank and how it's going to be. Okay, so here's it. Okay, so again, my gas pipe is connected. So what's next is for me to test for leak. It's open. Something I want to explain is to apply your pipe sealant here. Okay, make sure you use that. The reason for this is that if you're going to lose it in some years to come, it will be easy to take out and it will flow seamlessly. So I'm going to just put this in here. Okay, and then also want to explain that this is the second portion, so which I'm going to also do. So make sure it's all lining up properly. Okay, so on this job I will be using soldering. So I'm going to use a lead-free flux, and then with my soldering lead to be able to connect this copper to copper here and copper to copper. But I want to also say you can still use this method. Here's another method here, say just for copper. So you could use this. You don't have to apply any heat. All you need to do is to follow the instructions written here, and you could just do that. That could save you from, if you don't have a welding or any soldering material, then you could use this. Okay, so look at it. It said it's just for copper. So that's it. Okay, so all my joints are all now welded, and I just turn on my cold water. So there's going to be air in the pipe, and then we're going to have to clear those air out. So we don't want to hear any noise when the unit is fully turned on again. So that's what we're doing so far. Okay, so turn on the water inlet. We don't have any leak, so good. Our venting is secure and connected. You can see it. So next is to turn on the gas. Okay, so usually it comes off. So I'm going to just put it on the pilot position, and when you put it on the pilot position, you're just going to depress it, and then you're going to push this start button for a couple, maybe 1 or 2 seconds. It should allow the gas to go in there, and then it should come on, and once it's back on, then you can put it back to on position again. So this is the step procedure, and then after that I'm going to just set my temperature to make sure this unit runs fine. I just want to show you the pilot light after sparking the pilot for a few seconds, maybe about 3 to 5 times, and then the pilot came on. And after that, I'm going to just turn on my gas now. We'll see. Wow, look at that. Really bluish. Really bluish. Okay, so this is the setting. So here you have low. Okay, so you have low, and here you have A, B, C, and very hot. But we don't want to go too very hot, so kind of customer is going to dictate that. But however, it's at B at this time, so which is okay. So you can see. All right, so I just want to say this installation is completed, and if you have any question, please put it in and then let me know. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to HVAC Mechanical System. Thank you.